I just want to talk to you guys about what's obviously doing the rounds on the internet today, on Twitter and on Instagram. The boys' locker room hashtag is trending everywhere. News reports are coming in on news channels, threads are going on social media, and people are finally talking about something which is one of the most disgusting, despicable, absolute asshole behavior that young boys indulge in across the world. For people who don't know, a boys' locker room named Instagram group got outed by a girl on Instagram, where these are basically boys who are 16, 17 years old, so minors, and they are discussing and sharing pictures of girls as young as 14, 15, 16, 17 in the boys' locker room Instagram group. And what are they doing on these pictures? This might sound familiar to a lot of you. They are commenting on the body parts of the girls whose pictures are being shared. And this did not just end there, because, oh my god, everybody has to prove how cool they are and how they can say something far more disgusting than the other person. Gang rape got discussed. Girls who might like it if boys do things to them. Gang rape. This is rape culture. This is toxic masculinity. This is patriarchy. This is rape culture. And of course, as expected, the boys are like, there are two kinds of reactions. One, oh, I was just in the group, I was never active, I never participated. If you are just in the group, you are complicit. If you're not saying anything against absolutely disgusting criminal comments like this. And of course, another part of conversation is, लड़के हैं यार, गलती हो जाती है इनसे. These are just boys, yeah. They speak shit, they don't mean, they can't harm even a housefly. Forget raping someone. The not so shocking bit, that these boys are all from leading schools in South Delhi. The not so shocking bit is these are extremely privileged, well-off, English-speaking boys. Why am I saying not so shocking? Because under the garb of sophistication and English-speaking, expensive, mall-going culture is absolutely heinous, disgusting, terrible, lowly mentality. We are very quick to judge people who don't speak English, who are not coherent with English grammar, and who probably speak regional languages. We are very quick to jump to conclusions about how they might be. Oh my god, is it really safe to go to that mohalla or that neighborhood? Why? Just because people don't speak English? I'm not hating on one language. I'm not saying everyone speaking English is a two-faced, gang rape discussing person. But this throws up a lot of questions. People are saying it's a failure of the school system, the education system. I think more than anything, it is a failure of parenting. Because you don't become this kind of a vile young boy overnight. No, you don't. It takes years, months of grooming. It takes years and months of viewing women as objects, tits and ass, tits and ass, tits and ass. That's the only way you can look at a woman. It takes years to develop and cultivate this toxic mentality about women. And years where good involved parenting could have fixed this, caught this, corrected this. But no, not here, not in our fast-paced lives where we want to make money, do fancy jobs, share it on social media, get wawahi and accolades and appreciation and validation for that. This is a failure of all of us men, All of us men, how many times have you as a man been privy or party to conversations like this? How many times have you put your foot down and said, I am sorry, but the way you're speaking about women, or the language you're using about women, or the pictures you're sharing, or the memes you're sharing, or the non-vet jokes you're sharing are absolutely disgusting, and I will not accept this. How many times have you left that WhatsApp group, that Instagram group, that group chat? How many times have you done that? And how many times have you chuckled, laughed, smiled, saying, it's just a harmless image. Nothing's going to really happen to anyone in real world by sharing something virtually. It does. Rape culture is in every meme, every gif, every photo, every word, every slanderous remark, every girl whose body you comment on, every photo that you share without taking consent. I'm not on some high horse. When I was younger, I may have done some of these mistakes myself. Not at all as grave or as heinous as this, but I probably just didn't know better. I'm 37 now. Do I know better? I'd like to think so. Would I like anything better and different? I'd like to think so, which is why I'm sharing this here. If you are a bystander and a silent spectator, a mute spectator on groups where you see shit like this being circulated, we are as complicit as the men who are saying these disgusting things. We are as complicit as these men who will go and rape women and physically abuse them and do violence against women. We are complicit. Why? Because we were cowards. We were scared of, oh my God, people will call me out for, come on bro, it was just a joke, yeah, take it lightly. Come on bro, why are you always so uptight? Come on bro, teri koi lagti hai kya ye? Come on man, take a joke. I didn't mean it that way. Yeah. You know I respect women. I have a sister, I have a mother. No. Draw the line. Be the unpopular guy. Be the guy that other guys don't like. It doesn't matter if other men don't like you, because you respect women, because you respect men, because you respect everyone. Be the person who is unpopular because you put your foot down and that you will not accept any disgusting commentary like this. It's a much bigger, much wider problem. Where do you draw the line? The violence in the video games, the kind of visual messaging in every form of visuals, from movies to all the shows that we binge watch, to magazines, to advertisements, to every form of literature that over sexualizes women, because it is a man's world. That's what we are told. So men are in charge of the problem. Men are the reason for the problem. Women at times defend male behavior because they are also products of the same toxic, patriarchal, misogynistic society. They are not cut from a different cloth because they haven't been exposed to anything else. हम मजाक उड़ाते हैं. We make jokes about things like feminazi and feminist and things like that. Let this be a clarion call. Let this be a moment of awakening, of reckoning. Let this be a moment of self-reflection and introspection. If men are not breaking the chain, we are complicit. No matter how Sharif, how Miss Two Goody Shoes, Mr. Two Goody Shoes you think you are. No, we are all complicit. We are all to be blamed for boys' locker room, because all of this goes unchecked because we men do not stop and stand up for what is right. Maybe it's time to reflect and think of all the groups you're a part of and all the casual sexism and misogyny that goes on in all these groups. Maybe it's time to really think of the kind of man you want to be and what kind of a parent you want to be to your kids. Teach the boys not to talk about rape. Don't ask the girls to sit at home and dress carefully.